Yep. Y'all come on in. Now we need good energy. Okay. What you give is what you get. Good energy. And I want to see those flames. Okay. So Miss Cat, a social media sensation. Yep. She was mainly popular on Facebook, but she did have an Instagram. She also had a lot of posts from YouTubers. You know, you can even find her on TikTok. So Kat was pretty much trending on every single platform, and she's been out here for a little minute. You know what? I got to thinking about it. I said, you know what? Kat probably was a big old influence for people like Shamar. How y'all feel about that? Because that's how I'm feeling. I'm thinking now that I've looked back and done my research that Kat is definitely a big influence for people like Shamar. So let's just chop it up right quick. Social media, right? A lot of people that are trending on social media, some of them ain't even got no talent. Why? Because entertainment is limitless. Entertainment is not just based off of your talents. Depending on what platform you on, it could be based upon many of things. And we know that the melanated community love them some that their dysfunction. Oh, they love it. So we had made sure that people were quite aware yesterday that Kat did not just only pass away from having one kidney. She said that she literally had one kidney darn near since birth. Okay, so 2 years old, she was diagnosed with kidney failure and had been living all of her life with not only kidney failure but cerebral palsy. So Kat was actually handicapped, but she was a functioning disabled. The girl had cerebral palsy. But guess what? That did not stop Kat from doing her due. When I tell y'all she traveled, she'd get on that Greyhound in a minute. She'd crank up at live and tell a nigga to come and scoop her up in a heartbeat. Okay? And so a lot of Kat's viral moments were just basically her real raw you know, parts of her life that she would share with social media, whether it be for, her asking for help or, trying to convince somebody to send her a cash app or just to come and get her out of the house. So after doing my live on yesterday, I felt a bit incomplete. Now, those that have been following me for the 3 years that we've been around here, y'all know I like completion. I am the scales and they must be balanced. So I did have some questions because, as I said on yesterday, I don't know all of the characters that was in and out of Kat's life. I do know that she was in some relationships that have seemed to be not so genuine in the past. I had witnessed a few people, that had did her wrong. I remember some viral videos of her mother and her aunt and, certain members of her family pretty much exposing her and her holding it down by popping her shit too. See, that's one thing about Kat, okay? Her mouthpiece was not disabled. She didn't have no disabled malfunction, okay? She definitely would come out and defend herself. And that's why people loved her. And the more people watched her, especially as I was doing my research, I realized why people love Kat so much. Even if there was moments where, she was in the wrong, she would come out and say it. Okay. But it's definitely a rough time when you have several disabilities. Okay. So we know that Kat had a son. I think he's probably about 13 now. She even came out many times and told the people that he was autistic. And so we have some confirmation we have to put out on today. Okay. We got some new things that we got to clock, and we're going to point out some stuff, because one thing that I despise about the world today, especially given the Black community, and yes, I'm on y'all head top, niggas don't give a damn about you until you in the dirt. It literally takes for you to be 6 feet under before a nigga even give you one prop, if they do that. And then as soon as you pass away, niggas swear up and down that they was the best thing in your life. Niggas swear up and down that they helped and did whatever they could, how they could, and you was their best friend, and I was her confidant, and I was the one that talked to her last, and girl, bye. Got to do better as a collective. Because we all got an expiration date. And so many people witness Cat get mistreated. You know, niggas forgot that this is a girl with cerebral palsy. They made fun of many things that wasn't really even funny. Okay. Especially when these niggas was thirsty and clout chasing. Nigga could say what they want, but Cat knew how to get attention. And really all she had to do was come out and be herself. Naturally funny. Okay. And so I know that there are a few people out there who were genuine and actually miss her. And so, I said, I'm going to come out here and do Cat a service by just reiterating some of the things that she had said, but it just seemed like nobody was listening. I said, I'm going to come on out here and do Cat a service by waking it up a bit and reminding people that, hold up, ain't nothing going on that Cat didn't say. Yet she had cerebral palsy. A disabled woman with a child with autism had more sense than half these mother suckers out here who's acting like ain't nothing wrong with them. Hammer down. Now, yesterday we had hit that like button for me, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. Oh, and don't forget we working. So we are going to be doing a bit of a reaction video. Okay. Smash that like button for me. Keep them flames in the chat. I appreciate all the fire. Y'all know that's what gets me, rolling. Okay. That's what gets my motions motioning. Yes, it does. But RIP to Cat. And I do keep those that actually did try to be a positive influence in her life in my best regard. But when I tell y'all, boy, was that hard to find. What did some of the elders used to say? It sure is hard to find a good person in this here world. If you get one good friend, you doing good. Okay. Let alone trying to find buddies and pals on this here internet. It's not a game because everybody got a motive. Half these niggas is around for a reason and a season, and they ain't gonna admit it. You got to point that shit out and then kick a bitch out. Okay. And so they didn't care if Cat was cerebral palsy. They didn't care if she was struggling with one kidney. They wanted their 15 minutes of fame. Some of them wanted to be famous. Some of them wanted to be relevant. Some of them just gay as a jaybird. Some of them wanted to have the bragging right to say that they was around Cat. They wanted that little bit of airtime. Okay. So Cat came out and she lived out loud. She openly admitted that she was a part of the LGBTQ community. And some of her funniest moments is pretty much coming out and talking about her sexuality.
Hello, what's up, guys? I'm glad that you're watching. And if at
she
all
gagged
this
me
is
every
the first time,
time.
please
Okay. Funny as she could be and didn't even have to try.
For a full video,
as I was looking around, I thought about some commentary we had did on yesterday involving this young lady that I found that was on Bigo. Okay. Now, this is the young lady that put Cat out.
Family members were to
after pretending like,
Johnson.
She was actually in Cat's
it is not going to work.
So we're going to go back because we got to clear.
And the community of South Memphis, TN, and the wider social media world are actually mourning for the tragic loss of their popular comedian and TikToker, who was known for her infectious humor and vibrant personality. So Cat passed away after spending several days in a coma following a severe illness, as confirmed by her sister, that is Lincoln. So, in a heartfelt social media post, the sister expressed her grief. And in a statement, she said, "I'm so saddened to hear my sister and friend are gone. Kat, I love you. I'm going to miss you. You were an amazing soul. Rest in heaven." So, Catreisa Johnson was known for her dynamic presence on TikTok, where she managed to have over 10 million followers. Her engaging content and charismatic personality brought joy and laughter to countless people. So, not to forget, Kat's unique ability to connect with her audience made her a beloved figure on social media, earning her a special place in the hearts of many. Cat Johnson was born and raised in Memphis, TN, and Cat was much more than a social media influencer. She was a cherished daughter, a loving friend, and an inspiration to those who knew her personally. Her positive energy, kindness, and ability to make others smile will be deeply missed by all who were fortunate enough to know her. So, Catreisa Johnson's legacy will continue through the countless lives she touched with her kindness, creativity, and generosity. So, though her time with us was tragically cut short, the impact she made will be remembered for years to come. So, her memory will be cherished by all who had a privilege of knowing her, and she will be deeply missed. Now, I got a chance to listen to this live video that I've actually pasted a link in my description, and this lady actually came out and confirmed to us that people who are around Cat Johnson, it's like they're trying to fake their love for her. It's like none of them really cared for Cat Johnson. It's like they were near her for a reason, maybe for her fame, or maybe for her money, which she was getting from social media. I don't know. Now, to make matters really interesting, I've also heard rumors that the sister, I don't know whether it is actually true, but the sister created a GoFundMe page to collect or to solicit money from the followers of Cat Johnson. But it is believed that the money collected is actually not going to be used in any funeral arrangements of our dear Cat Johnson. Instead, the page collected is for money to be used by them, like Cat Johnson's family, not her, maybe in terms of funeral whatsoever. This is really so bad, because for people who have been following Cat Johnson, you can live to witness. This lady, she had a pure heart. She was really down to earth to an extent. In case she was wrong in one way or the other, trust me, this lady could come up and say, I'm really sorry, I did this and this and this and this. And what is actually making me feel bad about this is that this lady loved her family so much. And I believe she wasn't actually faking the love she had for them. And also, I don't know if at all most of you actually witnessed this. So many niggas out there came out and started, I don't know how it's called, trying to talk like Cat Johnson. It's like they're trying to provoke her. Because the way she used to talk, you could also witness, it's like she had a disability. But anyway, it is what it is. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching my video. And if at all this is your first time here, please kindly subscribe to HMTV. I'll be glad. May the Almighty bless you, bless your work, and also may He bless your family. Thank you so much.